right, what's up everybody? We are here at Oak Mountain State Park. Buddy Josh, introduce yourself, Josh.
I'm Josh Raposo from Birmingham, and we got selected to do an SOA hunt here in Oak Mountain.
So if you're from Alabama, or this part of Alabama, you probably know about Oak Mountain because there's tons of deer here. Like, people camp out and hike and all that stuff in here, and there's a lot of deer. And so they started doing these special opportunity hunts where if you get drawn to come and hunt, you can hunt it for, what is it, 3 or 4 days, something like that?
3 days, yeah.
3 days that you can come and hunt, and just a really cool deal. So we're gonna scout. The hunt starts next week. I just got back from Kentucky yesterday, but we're gonna come and scout it out and see what we can find in the area that we got, or that Josh actually got selected to come and hunt. You can see there's people. It's good that, I mean, they're used to people, but we're gonna see what we can find, and I think we're gonna find some good stuff. So stay tuned. This is gonna be good. It's gonna be a good video, hopefully. Looking down. You find a hair in that one? Probably a big doe group. Probably several right here by this on these blowdowns. We're going up the ridge, trying to find this, but yeah, I've heard the deer in here are stupid, so it's probably because they just drink so much shine. Just made it to the top, so we've been actually walking on the top of this ridge for a minute. And you can see it's just long and skinny. And we're about to hit kind of a dip in it. It's sort of a saddle. It doesn't really show up as much of a saddle on the map, but it is a variation. It's a variation in terrain on a long, pretty skinny ridge. And something we're finding is just a lot of beds right up here on the very, very tip top of it. But this time of year, I mean, we're really 2.5 months away from their rut, so we're not going to find just a ton of rut sign, but we're hoping is if we can find some where some bucks are traveling close to their bedding areas, they will we'll find some rubs and stuff close to that core area. It's a cool little area. There's a lot of deer in here. Definitely a lot of beds and stuff. It's just kind of hard to find anything on this that really says, that screams this is where deer are going to move through. So we're going to keep looking for a little bit and then pop back down. So we just got up to the top of this knob. It's just all it is a knob, and we decided to come and check it. And I would say, wouldn't you say, Josh, it's probably like, it's pretty isolated.
Yeah. As
isolated as you can get in a park like this from the trails and stuff. And there's like a high stem count in here, higher than we've seen. It's been mostly open, but there's probably beds everywhere that we're not really looking necessarily. But we did just find this fresh scrape. So I took a pee in it. I'll freshen it up just a little bit. Up on this side, we found another one. There. Josh got those feels in his tummy and decided to just let one loose right there.
It's Debbie cakes.
You may need to get that checked out. That doesn't look healthy.
You need some fiber.
You need a lot of, yeah, you need some fiber big time. Fresh rub. What's going on, dude?
Yeah, you're on the lake side.
Yeah, it's on the far side of the
I
lake.
missed the doe last night, 37 yards, trying to throw it through some trees.
Yeah.
And she was moving too, I couldn't stop her.
Let's get after them. was a little late getting set up this morning. I did have to wait till it got a little bit daylight to pick a tree. So I went up the ridge a little bit. I'm right here on this little bench first coming off at the top of this ridge. I got open hardwoods on the left side of me, and then real thick woods. Probably was clear cut at one point. On the right side, the highway is just right here. But out here, just because people use this place a lot, hikers and bikers and stuff, campers, they use this place a lot. There's a ton of people out here all the time. The most sign we found was either super far away from the people or right up close to where heavy populated areas. But by far the most sign that we found was in the thicker places. Off over here, the main part of this place is extremely open hardwoods. Right when I got set up, there was a deer walking down this trail. Pretty much before I got my camera set up or anything, and it ran off. It knew something wasn't right, but I did see that. I saw the tail. It was probably 50 yards away, walking off the top of this ridge onto this little, it's not a saddle, but it's kind of a saddle. It's just a bench, just a really nice little funnel. There's a couple trails that come together right here. One off the side of that hill, probably the Military Crest Trail, and then the trail coming off the top. And then you can see where these deer are using this drainage right here to cross over and get in those thickets. So that's what I'm hoping happens this morning. I think that's the deer that we're blowing. They went straight down the hill. That's definitely not what I expected them to do in here. Oh well. Good God. That's a tank. Good Lord, that was a giant. Good God. Well, that was worth it. That was worth the trip. That was freaking cool. Those does ended up coming back. Or the mama and the little one. I wish they'd freaking come down this way. I don't know why I keep doing that. I don't know where the bucks went off the hill at. They were like on the other side where I can't see. I guess just cruising this ridge. I think there were 6 bucks. I don't know if I got them all on camera or not. But I know I got the big one on camera. He was a freaking toad. I don't know where those bucks went. They're like back that way. That was just nuts. That was awesome.